Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tag that my friend Jessica Kent tagged me in. Definitely check her channel out. It is the secret life of a YouTuber, and I thought that this would be a good way for you guys to get to know me and just kind of like the process. So the first question is, how long have I been on YouTube? And I've been on YouTube for a little over a year. But prior to this channel, I had a channel many years ago, and it was an awesome experience. I loved it. I knew a lot of you guys, and there's some of you guys that are still following me, so hey guys. I stopped filming, I stopped uploading, and I shut that down because I worked for CPS. I still work for CPS, but I had a lot of kids that found me, and it just got to be too distracting. Like, it wasn't about my role at the school anymore. It became more about like, hey miss, can you tell me, you know, how is it working at Mac, and da da da. And while it's good to kind of guide them in certain things and maybe possible careers or be a part of that growth, like, it just became a little overwhelming. So I shut it down. The second question is, at what point do you think you'll stop? So this is actually a really difficult question because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have contemplated just shutting it down again. And I think that I'm really hard on myself, and I feel like I put effort and time into coming up with videos, editing. You know, it's a very timely process, and I feel frustrated sometimes with just how little growth there's been in my channels. So I constantly have to snap out of it and be like, it's not about the number of people following you, it's about the few people or the people that are there and their interest in the content that I'm producing, and also really just being an educator, you know, in something that I really love. I think that for myself, I would stop when it's something I no longer love. And I do love this. It's fun. Like, I can eat, sleep, drink, dream, talk makeup like no one else, probably like you guys. And I wanted to kind of be a part of a community where people shared that same passion. So I think that when that community starts to feel more like an unpleasant chore, that's probably when I'm like, all right, time to throw the towel in. What is the best thing about YouTube? Hello, the community. You know, it's when you come across someone or people who have the same passion as you do, and who will love to talk makeup and learn makeup and try new products or share new tips and tricks. That's the best part. Like, I love just even being at work and then really finding someone who is just as obsessed with makeup and YouTube and anything beauty related as I am, because it doesn't feel like work. So I absolutely love this community, and it makes me happy. I really wish that you guys would participate more in like commenting or asking questions, because this is what this is for. My channel is for you. I'm here for you. I'm here to educate you guys and to answer questions or research or learn and grow with you guys. And I feel like that's where there's still a gap, but there's a ton of you. Come on now, it's like 2 or 3 of you that really go out of your way to comment, and I'm very grateful for you guys, and I appreciate that you participate. Enough about that. What is the worst thing about YouTube? I think getting caught up in like feeling that maybe you're insignificant, or like your channel's insignificant because you don't have so many followers. That part of it feels like high school. I feel like there's so much talent in YouTube, especially in this beauty community, but because you don't look a certain way or you're not promoting certain things, you know, it's almost like, well, you don't really count here. I feel like there's a ton of cookie cutter images that are heavily promoted, and it's like they're the popular girls, you know, like in school. So that part of it I dislike. I feel like there's a lot of content that isn't genuine, and you know, there's a motive behind it. And it's, again, once you start to make money, or once you start to get people wanting to invest in your channel, then I think that opinions skew, and you guys know that. I'm not saying anything that you guys don't already think or know, but that's what I would say. How many thumbnail options do you usually take? A lot. No, honestly, probably like 4. And sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when you see those little thumbnails, like with the little pictures or like the words, that's because I'm having such a bad day that I can't get a good thumbnail picture. Simple as that. So I genuinely try, and I really do it through Snapchat. Like, I'll take, you know, a selfie, put that up, and let you guys know I'm filming, or I filmed, or whatever. And then I'll typically take one of those pictures and just use it as my thumbnail. But I really try not to just overdo it, because I can get really overwhelmed with just options. So I really try to keep it at 4. Who is your YouTube crush? That's a tough one. You know what? My YouTube crush is probably my crush in general, and it's Laura Arellano from Milk Cosmetics. I love that girl. Like, she's so freaking hot, and she's edgy and smart and Latina, and I love her. I absolutely love her. So I would say that it's her. So she doesn't have a YouTube, but she is part of the Milk Cosmetics YouTube channel. They don't really upload, but that's what I'm gonna say is my crush, because I love her. So who's on your collab wish list? I think that honestly, I feel like I would be open to collaborating with anybody, but there's, like, I think 2 people that I would like to collaborate with because of the sentiment behind it. So Tiffany D is the reason why I really got passionate about makeup. Like, I've always had passion for makeup. Let me rephrase that. I've always been very passionate about it. People in my family will tell you that when I was little, that I would get into everybody's makeup. My younger sister will tell you that she would fall asleep and I would do half her face of makeup before she woke up, and then she'd be pissed. But when I really said, I'm going to try and do this, I'm going to become a freelancer, I'm going to really pursue this, it was because of her. I was watching her, I studied her, her techniques, her expertise on makeup. She was a big driving force in my development. So I would say she's one of the people that I would like to collaborate with, just because I attribute a lot of my drive, I guess, to her. You know, I still watch her forward, and things have definitely changed in her channel, but I feel like she's one of the few people on YouTube that are still very committed to this community and are legit and genuine. So her. The other person I'd love to collaborate with is Moldy Fruit. I love her. I just think she's so cute, and she's probably one of my YouTube crushes. And she's just, you know, very simple. I think I relate to her style. Very simple, still a little edgy, fun, playful, but just simple. And I think that that's me. Like, I really do think that I try to keep it as simple as possible. I could overwhelm you guys with a billion eyeshadows to create one look, but I want to simplify that, because the reality is that there's a lot of people in this community that don't have the means to go out and buy all this makeup. There's a lot of people in this community who, you know, already have products that they maybe want to use, and, you know, or there's people who feel like they're so overwhelmed with how many products are being used to achieve a look that they lose interest. So I try to break it down for you guys and keep it as simple and as basic as possible. But yeah, enough of my rant. What am I wearing on my bottom half? Leggings, duh. I can show you guys actually if you really want to see. Leggings. When I film, I'm typically filming before I have to go to work. So if it's like at Sephora, then typically I'm wearing my leggings. If I'm going to my regular job, then I'm wearing just whatever bottoms I'm wearing. So I really don't have the luxury of filming, you know, at all sorts of times of the day because I have a full-time job, and so I'm always dressed, if that makes you guys feel good about what I'm doing. How long until you actually click the record button? Honestly, I sit down and I hit record. It's as simple as that. Like, for the most part, if I'm doing a makeup tutorial, sometimes I have an idea of what I'm doing, other times I'm just kind of freestyling it. But as soon as I like sit down, it's like whoop, record. I don't really like sit down and like have to fix things or move things, or no, it's like I set everything up, and once I'm sitting down and I hit record, it's like it's game time. So how do I feel about the YouTube community? I love it. I love the beauty community. I feel like it's so amazing to know that there's other people out there who feel just as crazy and obsessed with makeup or beauty in general. I feel like there are a ton of people who are banking off of YouTube, and there's a lot of uncertainty about the products that they're promoting. Like there's certain things like, you know, oh, the gummy bears for your hair and skin, or the waist trainer, or the coffee scrub. Like there's all these things that you're kind of like, really? Does that really work? And it's just, there's a lot of things that have changed. It's not as genuine, as simple as it was at one point. Like when I first started YouTube, it's a lot more advanced. And even just like sometimes watching the videos and how they're produced, and the content that's coming out, it's amazing, but it's also a little bit overwhelming. So that's all I have to say about it. What's your secret to a successful YouTube channel? Does it look like my channel is successful? I'm just kidding. I can be a bit sarcastic. All right, so I feel like just short and to the point, honesty. And I feel like that's something that's kind of gotten lost in this community. I think that there's a lot of people just pushing certain things or acting in certain ways just for popularity reasons. I don't know. I mean, I think that when you share something that you love, or when you're, you know, engaging in something that you love and really trying to reach out to other people, that comes across. I really try not to bash a lot of things. You know, like I'll talk about things that I like or dislike, and when you guys ask me something, I'm legit honest with you guys. But I feel like when you are being sponsored, or when you have, you know, money being thrown at you, then opinions kind of skew a little bit. So I think that people can pick up on that, and that's when you kind of start to lose your audience and your credibility. So for me, I think that in order to be super successful, or to have a successful channel, and success is not measured by like how many people follow you, or, you know, how much money you're getting. Honestly, to me, it's just how many people you're engaging, how many relationships you're developing, how many people really believe in what you're saying. So if that makes sense, even if it's a small little group, the fact that there's, you know, 200 and something people listening to me, watching me, asking me questions or tips or product suggestions, like that means a lot to me. It means that, you know, you guys really value what I'm saying, and it's important. So thank you. And the last one is, who do you tag? So the people that I tag are I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you have any questions for me. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.